Today's the big day. I'm gonna finally try Raku. So here's what I've got going on. This is my first piece. I heated up the tiny kiln. You can see how the size difference between the two kilns. This is the small kiln, this is the large kiln. But I've got this heated up for 2 minutes, and I've got my first Raku piece in there, and I'm just trying to heat it up. I had it bisqued, then I glazed it yesterday, and since it's morning time and it's cool, I want to warm this piece up before I stick it in the microwave. And I'm just gonna heat it up until I see the red glow, and then I have a station over on my grass area. It's cool this morning, there's no wind, so I'm just trying to use all the safety precautions. And let me just show you what this looks like. Oh yeah, it's hot already. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire this in the kiln, in the microwave. And I'm gonna do like 1 minute, because that's how I usually do all my pieces. Actually, since this is bisqued, I could probably just start it. So I'm gonna put it on for 5 minutes. And like I said, I'm just going to wait for the red glow. Once I see that red glow, then I will stop it. And for special safety precautions, rather than using the barbecue gloves, if you touch the piece, it'll actually create a carbon mark on it. So I'm using these leather gloves, and I'm also using tweezer tongs. These tongs aren't good because there's no grip, so I don't want anything falling. The Raku glaze I'm using for this one is called Copper Penny, and it's going to give you a variation of different colors. You're going to get the copper, the reds, and the greens, and maybe some blue. So I'm hoping, we'll see. It looks so pretty in the samples. Hey, I'm gonna need some raffia, and you know what? I think I could use this stuff. So I'm gonna save it and try it out for a project I have coming up. Ugh, I love when I could use things that I already have. Like I always say, my house is my favorite store. Alright, so you can see there is a glow happening at the top. I'm going to let it go probably 1 more minute. Once it gets that orange glow, then it's at 1,000 degrees, and it's good to take out. Well, maybe pretty soon, because you can see it's glowing more and more and more. So I think I'll let it go like 20 seconds more, and then I'll take it out. While that's going, I just want to show you my little station. See, my grass is watered, so it's wet. And this is a compost bin, and I just plugged the holes with some foil. This is just shredded paper. It's nice and deep, and so therefore I feel like, the fire's going to be contained. And then I'm going to set the kiln on the rack. Here are my tweezers. See how they have lines? I like those. And then I've got my quenching water. And then as an extra safety precaution, I have this blanket, which is that fire blanket that I showed you last time. I got my arms covered up, and wearing pants and shoes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this because I think that's good. And putting on my gloves. Well, let's do this. Being very careful as I remove it. It's very hot inside of here. And I'll just set this little kiln over here. I'm going to open this up, take out the tongs, and I'm going to just lift it. Ooh, look at that pretty color. Put it in there. Ooh, it ignites. Trying to get all the paper on top because I want it to burn really good. And now I'm going to put the lid on. Oh, wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? All right. All right, it's still smoldering. I'm gonna lift the lid and check. Ooh, look at all that smoke. But no more flame. It's like a campfire. Look at that pretty color. All right. Ooh, look at that green. Wow. Still burning a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my water and just let it sit for a second. That is fun. Wow, that is so pretty. Ooh, I see some gold. Wow, look at that, guys. That turned out so cool. So I'll try different things and see if I get different results. For my next one, I'm going to add the just organic matter from my garden. So these are just dried out leaves, and we're going to see if that does anything different. The worst part about this is the smoke. But I like this container. It's nice and high, which is what I want. Because, you know, these things are small, so I don't think you need anything super wide. Maybe. And this stuff could be a little moist, so this will dry it out. Putting it in here. So, a little PSA, not that you're going to be as stupid as I am, but if you use a glass table, think about it. Look what happened. I cracked this little table. What I should have done is put my larger kiln there so that I could lay my smaller kiln lid right there. But I'm going to go to Home Depot and I'm going to buy a tile, and then that'll take care of that. But just, it was kind of funny because as I was talking to my husband, he's, you know, very worried that this isn't safe. And I said, oh no, the unsafe part is done. I did the fire, and all of a sudden, thank God I was standing away, because this thing, the glass flew. And you hear this giant pop, and look at all the pieces that flew. So anyhow, learn from me. So here's what my firing looked like. I just wanted to point out this one, looks like there's like raw colored clay there, and that's because I put in green matter. I had these like thick sword-like leaves. I don't know what it's from, like kind of like an iris kind of type plant. I don't know the name of the plant, but anyways, I have a lot of these all over my yard. So I grabbed a couple just to see what it would be like if I threw that into the Raku firing. And what it did was it got rid of the glaze, but I actually think it's a cool effect. And you'll see the glaze kind of bubbled there and kind of went away to create this really neat texture. I'm so in love with this color. I think it's really, really cool. And then there's another one, and here you can see the copper. Can you see the blue coming out? I mean, it's just so good, really. This is what makes Raku just so fun, because you just don't know what you're gonna get. It's like Christmas. And here's more like a yellow gold. And then the bottoms have, they're black because they sat in the ash. And then here's another yellow gold. And I don't know if you can, if the camera's picking it, but there's some dark green, copper. And okay, this one has really cool gold in here. I don't know if you could see it. I gotta try to get in the light. There we go. Gold, and see that purple? So I'm gonna play around with the timings of this and see what other colors I can get out of it. But copper penny is such a cool one. And hopefully I can find my other Raku glazes too, because those were neat. But so fun. So go ahead and try this out. It's really not that scary. Just use good judgment. All right, guys. Thanks for watching my lives. I probably wouldn't do a Raku live because there's too much going on and I need to be aware. But I hope this video helps you out and that you'll try Raku firing. And if you not, but you like this stuff, I'm thinking about selling some of my stuff. So hit me up, let me know. They're so cool, I just love it. All right, I thought these would be cute little like planters, you know, for little succulents. So until next time, take care. Bye.